We are officially 3 weeks away from European champs. The volume is dropping, the intensity is skyrocketing, and honestly, everything feels heavy. Today we're going to go through a mid-week training session that builds to a heavy front squat PR before we go into max out Friday at the end of the video. So let's get into it. Most of my sessions for this block have kicked off with some form of heavy squats. This is actually the last session of the block where we start the session with squats. The squats are getting pushed towards the back end of the sessions now so that we can focus more on the main lifts. We're building to a 2 rep max today. I've been putting a lot of work into my back squats lately, so this is a test to see if those gains carry over to the front squat. The plan is to try and go for 180 kilos, and if I hit that, it would be a 10 kilo PR for this training block. I'd already done 175 for 3 the week before, so I knew the strength was there, but man, as you can see, the last rep was a grind. From there, we moved on to some snatch balances. Staying with doubles, because that's where we're at with the program, everything moved quite well, so I pushed it a bit. The plan was to stop at around about 130 kilos, but it felt good, so tried to push it a little bit and went for 140 for a double. The first rep moved really well, but the second rep did get slightly out in front of me, and as you can see, we missed it out in front, but I was happy because of how the first rep moved. Up next, the snatch complex for the day. This was 1 power, 1 squat, and we built to a heavy again. I'm just building to a manageable heavy for the day, so it's challenging, but the technique's still moving quite well. The top set for today was 120 kilos, and the power snatch moved really well, and the squat snatch was nice and snappy on top of that. We then carried that over to the clean and jerk, where we were doing 1 power clean, 1 squat clean, and 1 jerk. And again, built to a heavy for the day, so built to 150 kilos. Again, the power moved well, the clean was good, the jerk a little bit wobbly in the elbows, but nothing too major. And then we had a little crack at 155 kilos for a power clean, but it just wasn't there today. To finish the session off, we had snatch pulls. It was meant to be 4x4 at 120 kilos, but the first set felt quite good, so I thought I'd do it at 130 kilos, and then that went well, so I ended up building to a heavy single for the day, and then we managed to build up to 160, which moved quite well, so I'm happy with that. But wasn't on the program, but it's still good to push every now and then. This leads us right into everyone's favourite day, Max Out Friday. Very simple goal, build to a heavy snatch, build to a heavy clean and jerk. But as you can see, the snatches didn't quite go to plan. So I'll let them play out, and we'll chat about it after. As you can see, got a little bit frustrated at the attempt at 134 kilos at the end there, but we did still have a crack at 138 just for fun to see what would happen before we started the build up for the clean and jerks. This is a good little mental test before Euros, seeing whether I can get over some difficulties in the snatch and get my head back in the game, ready to build up for some clean and jerk attempts. So clean and jerks went well, so built up nicely. That was 150 kilos. And then from there, we have a go at 160 kilos, which moved quite well. Well enough for me to decide to make the jump to 168 after this attempt, of which, if I made it for a clean, it would be a PR by a kilo. If I made it for a clean and jerk, it would also be a 1 kilo PR. You see, we made the clean, it was reasonably comfy, but then this jerk just snuck out in front of me. Which is a bit unfortunate because it would have been a nice little 1 kilo PR, but hey ho, we'll take it. We still have a few attempts at 170 just for fun to finish off. But hey ho. Thank you for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.